welcome back to my channel. I hate long intros, so we're going to get right into it. Today is day 2 of Vlogmas, Craftmas, or crochetmas, whatever it is I officially title this. And if you were wondering what all those stitch markers were doing, those were hanging on to my stitches because my knitting machine decided to just drop all the stitches for some reason, but that's okay because I fixed it. So today I am making my best friend a hat. She loves llamas and her favorite color is yellow, which was exactly the amount of information I needed to make her a hat. When we first met, we actually both thought that we didn't like each other. And I'm not sure why we both thought that because when I met her, I was like, oh my God, I want to be friends. I think she's amazing and awesome and she's smart and she likes some of the same things that I do. And I guess she felt the same way, but I was also like, oh, but she hates me for no reason, like we had just met. So it was just kind of a silly thing that happened. And we always have these funny adventures when we hang out. Unfortunately, we don't get to see each other super often because we're both very busy, which sucks because it sucks to be away from your best friend. So, what I am going to do with this hat, I decided that I was going to do just a regular beanie with a fold over brim. So the top I am going to do an X closure because I think that looks the best with these circular knitting machine hats. I am not, dumping on any other hat. That's just my preference. I think the X closure lays more flat. The cinched look is fine. I think that's good for pom-poms or if you do slouchy, but sometimes I think it kind of bubbles up a little bit at the top when it's just a regular beanie, so I prefer this look. Maybe one day I will do a tutorial on this if that's something that you guys would be interested in. I think it would be kind of a fun tutorial. So, back to this hat. I'm just going to do the X closure because I'm going to do a regular fold over brim beanie. Nothing fancy. That's kind of what my best friend asked for. I didn't ask for too many details because I already kind of had the idea. So I more or less just said, what color do you want? And would you like a slouchy beanie, a fold over beanie, or none of that? And I got my answer, so this is what I'm making. I'm pretty excited. I really like how it turned out. I usually don't have as many dropped stitches, which was all the stitch markers at the beginning, if you don't know what that is. Uh, in knitting, sometimes your stitches will drop and the whole like column of stitches will unravel, so you got to throw a stitch marker in there so you can fix it later. Um, I could do a tutorial on that at some point too if you guys are interested. But this was Big Twist's, I think it's Varsity Yellow. So here I'm just going to cinch the inside of the beanie because that's just what I do. You can do an X closure on both sides, but sometimes it'll have a weird seam and the cinched part is kind of roundy on the inside, so that's why I do it that way, if anyone was wondering. And now I'm going to take this Big Twist. I think it's either white or ivory. And I'm going to make a little llama head. I don't know. I just kind of free-handed this, which is why you see me pulling out yarn here and there because I decided I didn't like what I was doing and had to redo it. So I'm going to make a little tiny llama head and pop that right on the front of this hat. So it's like, I don't know, it kind of reminded me, my dad had a Kubota hat that he wore in the winter. He didn't really wear hats, but he had this Kubota hat. It was brown and had a patch that you would put, on a hat or a jacket that said Kubota from his tractor. And he wore that. I don't know how long he had it. Forever. He had always had it when I think back, that was just the hat that he wore in winter. So anyway, I kind of got inspiration from that style, but I am not a tractor manufacturer, so I'm just going to do cute things because that is my brand. So I'm going to make a little white and yellow llama. I think I used lemon for this lighter color that I did on the mouth because I didn't want to keep doing the same colors. I had to have some contrast. Otherwise, everything would blend into the background, and that's no good. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Add a little mouth, which is one of my favorite things to do on llama plushies. I just think they're so cute with their little nose and mouth. It's just like a little Y that you embroider. They're so cute. I think llamas are adorable. I like them. They're not my favorite animal. I'm not sure what is my favorite animal. I kind of like all of them. But back to this hat. I am just going to sew this on. I don't really like doing the hot glue or gluing if I can not do that, because I just don't think it's as sturdy. I know, lots of opinions today. So I'm just going to sew this on so it's nice and secure. And then my favorite part of this hat, it was my favorite part. I was waiting so long to do this. I'm going to do the little bangs on this llama. I'm just going to embroider them real quick. I feel like it wasn't real quick, but it was so much fun. This was the part I could not wait to finish it because I had planned this. Oh gosh, probably weeks before I actually did it. And I absolutely love how this part turned out. I think this really just puts like the whipped cream and cherry and sprinkles on top of this hat. And I absolutely love how this one turned out. I was so excited about this one. I cannot wait to give it to my best friend. I think she's going to be so excited because I am so excited. So let me know what you think about this hat. I am so excited about it still. I know I keep saying that, but I just like, I'm so proud of this one. I love how this one turned out. It was just like it was just a random idea that popped into my head and I had to do it. I just had to. So I'm really excited about this one. I think it's amazing and I absolutely love it. I know I had to get those bangs just right, but I'm super proud of this one. I don't know how I could have improved on my idea because I pretty much nailed it. So this would be one of those, nailed it episodes that have a good story. And now that we're at the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. It is day 2, so don't forget to come back tomorrow and see what shenanigans I get up to. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell button to be notified when I upload next. Let me know if you would like those tutorials or not. Give me your opinions in the comments, and thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!